Adam here, and today we're going to be checking out the Fenix E12 AA flashlight that the brand has kindly gifted me, and I've been reviewing for the past month, and I can't wait to show you some of the things I love about it. Fenix E12. This is a everyday carry, lightweight, every use case light. Today we're going to check out some of the things we like, don't like, and who it's for. So the Fenix E12 is a battery operated, fully aluminum, small form factor EDC light. It has a magnetic tail switch. It has a removable belt clip and has 3 light modes. It is a high output, I would say a high output for what it is. High is 200 lumens, medium is 30 lumens, and then low is 5 lumens. And for a little light like this that runs off 1 AA, that's pretty impressive in my book. We've reviewed other Fenix lights that are considerably brighter, but are massive in my book. And so for that amount of light to come out of this little guy is pretty stinking sweet. So this little guy only weighs 1.9 ounces. It will run on low for about 100 hours. That's a pretty significant amount of time off of 1 AA battery. I've even been running rechargeable AA's, which don't really seem to have the same capacity and runtime that a normal non-rechargeable AA battery has. And I have not had any problems. It runs a really long time. And the magnetic tail switch, this is a feature that is really, really cool. If you have ferrous metal that you work around and you want to plug it onto something, it has enough hold that it'll hold the light well, but not too much where it's hard to get off. So as you can see, this is not a very large flashlight. I think they did a fantastic job with keeping the form factor small enough, but not making it so small that it's hard to keep track of. It doesn't fall out of your pocket easy. It's not gonna get lost in your change drawer or anything like that. It has some heft to it, which is nice, but again, not too big. The next thing I love about this light is the 3 different levels of output that it is capable of. There's a low, medium, and high setting. And the highest setting being 200 lumens, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's super bright for how tiny this thing is. And I love that you have those wide array of options, being 200 on high, 30 on medium, and then 5 on low. You can pretty much get enough light for whatever you really need. If you're just needing to see something really quick, that low 5 lumens is great. If you need a little bit more, that 30 can help out, but then at the max at 200, it's super, you can look for things that are maybe out in the woods if you're camping or you're trying to find something. The other thing that I love that goes along with the 3 different levels is that the switch will remember where you left off. So if you leave it off on medium and you completely turn it off and you turn it back on, it will be on the medium setting. You don't have to cycle through low, medium, high every single time. So a lot of headlamps I've ever dealt with, they have you turn it off and then you cycle through all the different brightness modes, and that is one thing I absolutely love about this. If it's on high, you turn it off, it's gonna be on high when you turn it back on. I have dropped it. I have used it a lot working on my vehicles and just everyday tasks. It gets dropped. And it is a tough little bugger. This thing has stood up to quite the test, and I'm sure it'll surpass anything that I can throw at it. And that is just a great testament to how Fenix is building their products. We've reviewed other Fenix products here on the channel, and again, just full aluminum construction, super beefy componentry. The quality is just out of this world as far as I'm concerned, especially for the price point that this little light is at. And so I really think that the quality and the materials used is a very, very good point for this light. Moving on to things that I like less about this light. Now, it's really hard to find things that I don't like about this light, just because it is a great little guy. But one thing is this pocket clip. So the pocket clip, as you can see, is below the shoulder of this. And I wish that the pocket clip actually extended a little further up. It sits pretty high out of your pocket. And that's the one thing I would love to see different about this light. This is kind of a personal preference as well, that it sits a little deeper in your pocket. When I put my hand in my pocket, sometimes I'll run into it and instead of going into my pocket. So that would be nice. If it sat a little lower, I think I'd slip right past it. What I love most about this light is the 3 different levels of brightness you can get out of it. But the thing I don't love is the actual tail cap, the switch that turns it on and off. To cycle through the power modes, you have to be very delicate when depressing it so you don't click it off, but also you can depress it just a little bit to change the brightness level. Not that the switch is bad, but I wish that they had a little bit different design on how far you could push to change the brightness level before it clicked and it shut off the light. Those are really the only things I don't like about this light, and they may just be personal preferences. Somebody else may think that they're great features. But for me, those are like the 2 things that I would change about this light. If you are somebody that likes to be prepared and likes to carry a light on them every day, this is for you. If you need a small in your glove box or center console of your car, this is it for you. If you just need something lightweight to go in your backpack for camping, this is once again it for you. This has so many use cases. It has such versatility that I don't know that there's anybody that wouldn't be able to use this at some point. Even if it's in your drawer at home, it takes up very little space and is super powerful. So if you do have like a power outage and you're going for a flashlight, this would be right up there for one I would grab. As well as being the AA rechargeables or the AA single use. Yeah, very, very abundant for batteries out there. If you use your phone light very often, this is a substantial upgrade. I just checked and my iPhone 14 has on its brightest setting, has a similar output to this on the lowest setting. So if you find yourself wanting more out of your phone flashlight, but don't want to be packing around some super massive flashlight, this is for you. This has replaced my phone light. I barely turn it on anymore. The only time I use my phone light is when I don't have this, and I instantly regret not having this. So it definitely is for you if you think your phone light is not very powerful. If you like this video, if this was helpful, maybe if you even have one of these little lights, drop in the comment what you think, like, subscribe, and follow us for more. Hit that bell notification so you can see when our latest videos come up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.